Robin Williams. I'm Shepard Smith in New York with a special edition of Fox News Reporting. Hannity will not be seen tonight. We're getting lots of new reaction this evening, and we'll hear from people who knew Robin Williams throughout this hour. The sheriff's office in Marin County in Northern California confirms somebody called 911 just before noon Pacific time today, reporting a man unconscious, not breathing. We're told rescuers were there in 5 minutes. No time to save him. At 12:02 p.m. West Coast time, Robin McLaurin Williams was officially pronounced dead. The coroner indicates Robin Williams apparently killed himself by asphyxia. In other words, he seems to have cut off his oxygen somehow. A forensic examination scheduled for tomorrow for a comic legend gone too soon at 63. Robin Williams, born in Chicago, rose to fame in the late 70s in the hit television series Mork and Mindy, and all of us of a certain age will never forget Mork from Ork. It was a spin-off of the TV show Happy Days. He later had hit after hit after hit on the big screen, including Good Morning Vietnam in 1987, Dead Poets Society in 1989, and Hook in 91. That same year, he voiced the lovable genie in the Disney animated film Aladdin. Then in 93, he became, to everyone's delight, Mrs. Doubtfire, a divorced dad who dressed as a Scottish nanny to be closer to his own kids. Who could forget this scene?
Let's see. Okay, pitch your baseball. Oh, damn! Oh my God, it's clotted. Oh, God. This holiday smells like burnt rubber. God, it's hot in here.
Your friends are on fire there, Mrs. Doubtfire. It was met with, if not critical acclaim, great box office success. Plans for a Mrs. Doubtfire sequel were reportedly in the works. In '98, Robin Williams won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in Good Will Hunting. Over the years, Robin Williams was very open about his struggle with depression and then drug and alcohol addiction. His wife, one of three, released the following statement, quote, "This morning I lost my husband and best friend, while the world lost one of its most beloved artists and beautiful human beings." She goes on, "I am utterly heartbroken," and says, "He is remembered. It is our hope that the focus will be not on Robin's death, but on the countless moments of joy and laughter that he gave to millions." And we'll do just that throughout the next hour. Claudia Cowan first from his home in Tiburon, California, just north of San Francisco. Hi, Claudia.
And Shepard, it's so hard to believe that this larger-than-life man is gone. Robin Williams was found dead inside his home here in Tiburon this morning. He was last seen alive here at his house at around 10 o'clock last night. He lived here with his wife. It's not clear who found his body or who called 911, but when paramedics arrived here at the home just a few minutes before noon local time, Williams was unresponsive and he was declared dead just a few minutes after noon, and his body was then taken away by the Marin County coroner. The award-winning actor and legendary comedian made many, many films here in the Bay Area. Mrs. Doubtfire, Flubber, Jack, Patch Adams, just a few during the 80s. And one executive said he practically kept the Bay Area film industry afloat during that time. At the same time, along with the movies and the television shows, he also did a lot of philanthropy work, supporting troops overseas and raising millions to help the homeless. But for many decades, he also struggled with drugs and alcohol. He did several stints at rehab, most recently this past July for what we're being told was sobriety maintenance, as he kept up with a very busy schedule, making films back-to-back, including a sequel to Night at the Museum. Williams never hid his addiction from his fans. In fact, he talked about it publicly, often with his trademark humor. He had other issues as well, health issues as well, though. In 2009, he was rushed to the hospital and he underwent heart surgery, and he was very open about that, too. And tonight, he's being remembered as was an honest and easily accessible star, very down to earth. He was also one of the 16 million Americans battling depression, and in a statement tonight, his representative says Williams had been battling severe depression lately. A forensic examination and autopsy will be conducted tomorrow, along with toxicology tests. Shepard, I have to say, Robin Williams was certainly a fixture here in the Bay Area. He performed quite often at the local comedy theater over in Mill Valley. He was frequently spotted riding his mountain bike around town and would often talk to his fans and sign autographs. Very, very friendly. And tonight, this whole community is very much stunned and in mourning. In fact, we're already seeing the makeshift memorial grow here in front of his house. And you know that in the hours and days ahead, more people will be leaving these flowers here. The memorial to Robin Williams will grow. Shepard.
They will. Claudia Cowan, live Tiburon, California, for us this evening. Claudia, it's good to see you. He was hilarious, obviously. He had that timing that took him from bit to bit at a speed that it seems like the mind really shouldn't be able to travel. And for most of us, it certainly didn't. He also had such an enormous range. You so rarely see that in a comedian, where he can go lightning fast with comedy and bit after bit, and then all of a sudden slow down into a very dramatic character. Think of Good Will Hunting and the work that he performed with Matt Damon. It was truly astounding. So many from television have spoken of Robin Williams today. Larry King, for one, a CNN legend, said a genuine, caring guy he was. Not just a funny man, but a guy who cared about people. Larry King spoken to people from every walk of life all over this world, and we're thankful to have him with us tonight. Larry, I've read that you spent a lot of time with him, and you really adored him.
Yeah, I did, Shepard. You would have too.